自分のモンスターの手にかかって終わらせてあげるよ。ブレイズファルコンのダイレクトアタックで1000ポイントのダメージを与えれば、残りライフ400の君は。
少子。
何？
俺たちレジスタンスは常に最悪の事態を想定しながら戦ってきた。共に戦ってきた仲間を敵に連れ去られることも考えながら。だが、たとえ奪われたとしても、俺たちは決して見捨てない。仲間は必ず奪い返す。なんだあの目は。速攻魔法ランクアップマジックレボリューションフォース。相手の場の XC モンスター1体のコントロールを奪い、ランクの一つ高いレイドラプターズにランクアップさせる。誇り高きハヤブサよ、英雄の潮に染まる翼翻し、革命の道を突き進める。ランクアップエクシーズチェンジ、現れろランク6レイドラプターズレボリューションフォース。
Hey, what's up, YouTubers? Again, this is Pat Master X doing another deck profile for the Raidraptor. Still a little bit of upgrade due to the ban list, so I just want to make sure we stay up to date with that ban list. No GoFu, no Maxis. Yeah, gotta work with it. But let's get started. So as you know, we already started with our favorites. 3 tribute lanes. The fullest burial of the deck, pretty much, they put a Raidraptor card to the graveyard. For only Raidraptor cards, once per turn, is they destroy monsters by battle. They can get a quick rank up spell from their deck to the hand. Then run 3 vanishing lanes. Pretty much, they just special summon once per turn. Well, only this one will do it once per turn. You summon another one, you can do the effect again and again. You can get 3 of these guys and another Raidraptor card. But they special summon a Raidraptor card from the hand. Pretty good card to get things started. Plus it's lower than 1300. The bomb is out, so it helps out. 3 mimicries. This is really meant for the graveyard, but sometimes you can use the other effect too to boost them up by 1 level to make level 5. This is the XC deck, so they look for ranks. So I do run like Stranger Falcon and Blaze Falcon in the deck, which will help out a lot. But once they go in the graveyard, you can banish this card to get any Raidraptor card from the deck to the hand. Great card. Spammer of the field. I run 3 fuzzies. So this is also a good spam card. You once this goes to the grave, you can get another copy of a fuzzy from your deck to your hand. And if as long as you control a Raidraptor monster, you special summon it from your hand. Right. The weird ones I like to play, I got 2 Avenged Vultures. So if I take any damage, I can special summon this card from my hand. Of course, him and Fuzzy have this really bad restriction that we can only special summon Raidraptor monsters for the rest of the turn. But, you know, we make do, we fly high. I got 2 hand traps, booster strix. So as long as they're attacking a Raidraptor monster, I banish this card from my hand, and it destroys the attacking monster, leaving the Raidraptor monster unscathed. The rank up digger, Necro Vulture. You tribute any Raidraptor monster, and you can target 1 Raidraptor spell card in the grave. I mean, 1 rank up spell card in the grave, and you can add it to your hand. Once per turn, but it's still a good card. I run 2 pain lanes. So if I'm controlling a Raidraptor monster, I'll take either the lowest attack or defense as damage, which triggers, which could trigger this guy. And I special summon this from the hand and it becomes that level. So if I'm targeting a level 4, he becomes a level 4, which let me go into my rank 4 place. I only have one last tricks because I run 2 Catacalls as well. So it kind of makes it easier to play. And that is it for my monsters. I run 3 rank up Magic Skip Force. Just ranks them up by 2, and the best card is the Graveyard effect too. So you banish this card and Raidraptor monster from your graveyard, and you can special summon that XC monster from the graveyard. For your cost, of course. So somebody beats Ultimate Falcon by luck, and they can't do it again. You just banish that card, and you banish a Raidraptor card in this card, and you bring Ultimate Falcon back out. So round 2. Round 2, Soul Shape Force. So you pay half your life points for this one, but it's still such a clutch card. You just rank up your monster by 2 from the graveyard. So you get an XC monster from the graveyard, rank them up by 2. And it counts as an XC summon, so, it helps out. You can even get Cyber Dragon Affinity, which is in my side. Or even if you're playing a rank 5 and you play this card, you can bring out even Odd Eyes Raging Dragon, which is a level 7, which is also a good combo to go into. I play 1 rank up Raid Force, ranks up the monster by 1, but you can banish this card and a raid out the card from your hand, and you can add a rank up card from your graveyard to your hand. Then I play 1 Revolution Force. This is a quick play. On my turn, I could activate this, and it ranks up the monster by 1. But on the opponent's turn, I can target 1 XE monster that has no materials and take control of it and rank it up by 1. It's also considered as an XYZ special summon. The only reason why I played 1 last trick is my 2 cattle calls. So you target a wing-based monster, and you can get a wing-based card from the extra deck, but the effect is negated and can't attack, and is also destroyed at the end of the turn. So what I do cattle call into a Strange Falcon, just in case I have like Ultimate Falcon in the graveyard. So do this for a Strange Falcon. He gets popped by like Dark Hole or something, and then I bring back Ultimate Falcon after the Dark Hole resolves. 1 Upstart Goblin, draw 1 card. 1 Nest. While you control 2 Raidraptor monsters, you can add 1 from the deck or the graveyard to the hand. OG, RB, Monster Reborn. And that is it for my my spells. Trap is pretty simple. 2 Raptor's Guts, as long as I control a Raidraptor card and negate spells and traps. 2 Strikes, you already know. 2 Bottomless. And I believe it's supposed to be 2 of these things. It's supposed to be 2 readiness. I missed my other readiness. Oh, technical difficulties. 2 readiness. There it is. Whew, thought I lost it. I was going to be like, what? Stop doing trick stars with that. Alright, and for the extra deck, we got 2 Force Tricks. Pretty much takes 2 low force to make them. You detach material, and then you can get you get a level 4 Wing Beast Dark from your deck to your hand. Got 1 Blade Burner Falcon. If I had 3,000 less life points than the opponent, he gains 3,000 attack, so he becomes 4K. And if he destroys a monster by battle, he can just stash his materials and destroy up to 2 monsters if he wants to. 1 Rise Falcon, so he targets 1 monster that's special summon. He gains all the attack and add it to his own, and he can attack all special summon monsters. 1 Blaze Falcon, he can attack directly as long as he has a material, and he can also detach material to blow up all special summon monsters. They take 500 damage. Strange Falcon, almost the same thing. He detaches material to pop a monster, but they take the full damage for the attack of that monster. And if he gets destroyed by battle or card effect, he goes to the graveyard. He can grab any one of the XC Raidraptor monsters from the grave and become the material for his special summon. I played 2 Revolution Falcons. Literally, he's the best of the game. I depend on him more than Ultimate Falcon because he just like clutches everything, especially against Blue Eyes, who plays no back row. He is the funnest to deal this damage to. But he attacks a special summon monster. Their attack goes down to 0. Attack and defense go down to 0. And he could detach a material to attack all special summon monsters. And he can also pop 1 card on the field as long as he controls the material. Raidraptor material. My Harpy's Feather Duster. So like Cannon Falcon. So once he special summons, they allow him to get summoned. He can activate his card effect to pop all the back rows for their opponents. And they can't change to the effect. So you just take it. And he's a 3K beater. You can detach a material, and for every Raidraptor card that's in the graveyard, that monster, the opponent monster that he targets, lose 800 attack points. So, I mean, just anything over 5 is just overkill. The one that people fear the most, Ultimate Falcon. So he's a 35K beater, and he's unaffected by card effects. At the end phase, he could burn for 1,000, or if there's a monster that's face up, he could decrease their attack by 1,000 every end phase, so not just mine, but the opponent as well. Then we have Final Fortress Falcon, who is the big daddy who likes to beat up everybody. So he attacks a monster and destroys it by battle. He can banish 1 XC monster from the graveyard and attack again. And again and again if there's monsters, so just keep attacking as long as it keeps destroying. And he could detach material to he detached material to go ahead and get all the banished cards in the graveyard. From all the banished cards and add it to the graveyard. So it's like starting all over again. Just in case I have no rank up and I have a Lastrix or a Cattle Call, 7 sins, so I go to Ultimate Falcon and just overlay this guy over him. He's a 4K beater, and as long as he has a material, he can attach that to avoid destruction. And then I just got 1 Decode Talker. And that is it for my deck. Leave me comments, link, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff for YouTube. And again, it's Pat Master X, and I'll be signing out. Deuces.